This is Loung Ung. I am reading from my memoir, First They Killed My Father, A Daughter of Cambodia Remembers. New Year's, April 1976. It is April again, and soon it will be New Year's. After New Year's, I will be 6 years old, and I am only still as tall as Pa's hips. Ma is worried that I will stay this height forever. Ma and Pa worry that malnutrition will stunt my growth, and I will never grow up to be big like them. I have not looked at myself in a mirror since we left the city. Sometimes, I try to see my reflection in a pond, but the water is always dirty. The blurred child staring back at me looks hollow and distorted, not at all like the little girl in Phnom Penh whose neighbor called her ugly. The Khmer's Cambodia does not permit the celebration of New Year's or any other holidays. Still, I dream and relive the New Year's celebration we had in Phnom Penh. In Cambodia, New Year's is our biggest and most important holiday. For 3 days, stores, restaurants, businesses, and schools are closed. There is nothing to do but to enjoy the food and festivities. Every day there are parties at friends' houses. And these beautiful gatherings, the host serves roast pig, duck, beef, sweet cakes, and beautiful candies. The part I liked best about was when the parents took the children around to their friends. Children are not given presents during these holidays. Instead, we are given money, brand new crisp bills in decorated red paper pouches. Of course, all that no longer matters to me. My thoughts now are focused solely on food. Dreaming of food makes my stomach ground with pain. I'd give anything now for a tiny piece of mooncake or a leg of roasted duck. My mouth waters at the thought, and a wave of sadness washes over me. I know that no matter how hard I dream, I am only wishing for the impossible. I hope Ma and Pa don't know what we kids think about all the time. They want us to forget about our past lives and to survive the present. It is no use thinking about food knowing you will not get any. Still, it is hard to think about anything else. Hunger eats at my sanity. Many people in the village are risking their lives to steal corn from nearby fields. I see the way they sneakily eat food, quickly hiding it when they see me walk by. I want to ask them to share some with me, but I know it is useless, for then they will have to admit their crime. As much as I want to become a thief myself, I do not have the courage to do it. It seems a lifetime ago when I was rich and spoiled in Phnom Penh, when children stole from me and I did not care. I could afford to be stolen from, but I judged them harshly for doing so. I thought thieves were worthless, too lazy to work for what they wanted. I understand now that they had to steal to survive. On New Year's Eve, I have my greatest dream and my worst nightmare. I am sitting alone at a long table. The table is covered with all of my favorite food in the world. There is food everywhere as far as my eyes can see. Red and crispy roasted pig, brown and golden duck, steaming dumplings, plump fried shrimps, and all kinds of sweet cakes. Everything looks so real and tastes so delicious that I do not know it is a dream. I shove everything into my mouth at once with both hands, licking my fingers deliciously. Yet the more I eat, the hungrier I become. I eat with great anxiety and urgency, fearing the Khmer soldiers will come and take it all away from me. I am so greedy. I do not want to share the food with anyone, not even with my family. In the morning, I wake up feeling depressed and guilty. I wake up wanting to scream, yell at Gik, and beat up Jew because I do not know what to do with my despair. Always the hungers are there, never ending, never leaving me. Often, I feel guilty because in my dream, I gorge and hide the food even from Gik. Every minute of the day, my stomach grumbles as if it is eating itself. Our food ration has been steadily reduced to the point that the cooks are now only getting a small 12-ounce can of rice for every 10 people. My brother's food rations are so small that they have very little to give to us when they visit. They try to come often, but the soldiers make them work harder, leaving no time to visit. The cooks continue to make rice soup in a big pot and serve it to the villagers. During mealtime, my family line up with our soup bowls in our hands along with other villagers to receive our ration. The cooks used to serve us rice gruel, but now there are only enough grains in a pot to make soup. When it is my turn to receive the food, I watch anxiously as the cook stir the rice soup. Holding my breath nervously, I pray she will take pity on me and scoop my ladle of soup from the bottom of the pot where all the solid food rests. Staring at the rice pot, I let out a breath of hopelessness when I see her take the ladle and stir the soup at my turn. Both hands gripping tightly my bowl, I take my 2 ladle and walk to my shaded spot under the tree, away from all the others. I never eat my soup all at once and do not want my family to take mine away. I sit quietly, savoring it spoonful by spoonful, drinking the broth first. What's left at the bottom of the bowl is approximately 3 spoonfuls of rice, and I have to make this last. I eat the rice slowly and even pick up 1 grain if I dropped it on the ground. When it is gone, I will have to wait until tomorrow before I can have more. I look into my bowl and my heart cries as I count the 8 grains of rice that are left in my bowl. 8 grains of rice are all I have left. I pick up each grain and chew it slowly, trying to relish the taste, not wanting to swallow. Tears mix with the food in my mouth. My heart falls to my stomach when all the grains are gone, and I see that the others are still eating theirs.